So it's about time we did some work on the shed, isn't it? Right, I was going to start putting some cupboards in it. Not quite got a feel for how the workshop's going to be, but we definitely need some cupboards, maybe along here, bit of storage. So I went to the workshop the other day, made all these pieces here. Bit of a jigsaw puzzle, they're all generic sizes, so I'm just going to start building along like that, and then we'll put some worktops on it, and then hopefully we've got cupboards all the way around the tops, because we need lots of places to keep parts and tools, don't we? Right, let's continue with this bit along here. So we're making little sticks to go underneath the shelves. So these are all the generic height, so we'll just set the shelves at a particular height then. So. Right then, so there's the first part of the cupboards. So obviously we still need to go on, we need to make some worktops for it, don't we? But I think before we do that, we're going to go all the way down there. And we'll do exactly the same concept of things. So sort of just generic pieces. Then once we get all the way down there, then we can put the tops on it. Once the tops are on it, then we're going to put cupboards up high up here. And then what we need to do is put doors on the wall. So, right, let's go to the workshop and cut some more of these base units. Right, so at the workshop, I had to have a good tidy up as per usual, because my bench was full of laminating stuff, so that's all done. Right, let's get to making these cupboards. So the first piece is on the saw, so let's get cutting. Right, so what we're doing with these pieces of material we've cut?
So building all the cupboards in the shed doesn't have to be the best materials because it's a shed. So we're just using white MFC. So MFC stands for melamine faced chipboard. So it's more than sufficient for a crappy shed build. So obviously the edges are really raw. So to finish the edges, we've got T-trim. So this T-trim literally knocks on to the edges when I can find it. Where is it? So what we need to do now is cut a slot in the edge and then literally bang it on. So when you cut this MFC on the saw, you usually get one good side and one not so good side. So what we're going to do is work on that not so good side. as are going to be our finish side. So we'll just literally give it a quick sand and take a 45-degree edge off the edge. So sanding that little 45 off will, when we do knock our trim on, it won't lift up any of the melamine on top. So next job, routering. So there we go, so the bad edge that we had before is now hidden with the lip on the trim. And the good edge is there. So now all the uprights are done, we're doing the shelves and the top bits. So we're going to trim the top and the bottom. And then what we can do is just cut our shelf height and the height we need for the little bit. What is the little bit called?
A little bit?
Yeah, okay. That's the technical name we're giving it. You know what we mean.
Just give something to the worktop to screw to, and also something for the door to shut against. So yeah, a little bit. Right, so we put the trim now on both sides of the piece of wood. The reason we've done it like this is because this is going to be the same width. As Gemma said before, it's going to be the top piece and the shelf. That is exactly the same width, isn't it? So what we're going to do first is actually cut the width for this to the shelf width. And then we're going to be taking, I think it's 80mm off one end, and then I can't remember the other number off the other end. So let's cut the width first, and we know they're both exactly the same. So now we want 85mm for the top pieces. So now we'll cut the shelf widths now. So they're at 495.
So we ummed and ahed for ages as to what are we going to use for the worktops in the shed. Now our workbenches take a lot of abuse. So I said there's no point getting something that's going to cost a fortune. So let's go for something that we don't mind replacing every year if they need it or whatever. So we're going to go, which is a bit not norm, for OSB.
It's a sacrificial coat, isn't it?
It is a sacrificial coat. Simon screws into it, bangs it, hammers it, spills glue all over it. So I think they might look okay. So let's get these cut in half and back to the shed. Yeah.
Well, now she's done one on her own, she can do the other one, can't she?
You hold that heavy camera, love. So the next board's going to leave full. Sure, you can carry that one on your own, dear. So I'm using beige corner blocks on white wood.
Because that's all we've got. No, we've got like a big stock of old stuff. These, but also kind of blend in a bit to the other wood, don't they?
So we're trying to do this on a really tight budget, so it doesn't matter that the colour doesn't match, we're just using what we've got. Just like that. Right, next job is the worktops. So the plan now is to put a radius or something, or we're going to go square. What are we going to do?
Well, I want to go square. Gemma wants to do radius. Gemma wants to do a nice flowing corner. Love that. But I would like to eventually put something on the edge of these and to try to eliminate a pain in the bum job of radiusing an edge around it. I think if we just go like to a 45 degree in the corner, it'd be so much easier.
Okay.
So we'll go have a fight about that, and then yeah.
Because we're going to leave this big space in the corner for maybe the compressor to go in.
Right, so before we fix these two skinny ones down, because these ones are quite easy to work with, we're going to work on the big one first. I think I might have won the argument about how we're doing it, but yeah, it's big one first. Cool, so that's given us our measurement now, so we put a line here, and a line there, that we know how much to cut off this then. Beep, 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 beep.
Kill you. Can't even put my foot.
Right, so now we're going to put these tops now on top of this top, or underneath it maybe, and then we'll draw a line down this one, then we can cut this one, and then they'll all fit beautiful.
on straight, your pencil mark.
My pencil mark. That's good enough.
Right, let's see if it fits. Oh yeah. Like a glove.
Right, we're just having a quick tidy up, and we've got a little treat for ourselves to go in. Cool.
So how old would you say our toolboxes were in the other workshop?
One of them's I bought when I first started on the spanners in '96.
So they're old. And the drawers don't really open and close that easy now. So we've just popped to our local Halfords and picked up a new toolbox. Position. Oh, I'm not going to lift it up that high, I don't think. Right, well, do right. Oh, yeah.
Yay!
Oh,
Cool.
perfect fit.
So in the shop we were looking, thinking, how is the shed in the corner? Yeah, it works. Huh? Cool.
So we bought the top box, they didn't have any in, so we got the one that was on display. And it had a sticky label on. And you know what sticky's like, it doesn't come off. And I thought, oh, I'll get some acetone and clean it off. Takes the paint off. So there we go, we've got some storage in the shed now. There's still a lot of things that we want to do. Obviously, that cupboard needs some doors on. We want to put some tool racks along there, and we want to have more cupboards at the top along this wall as well. But for now, we can actually start bringing stuff over from the old shed to this shed, and actually the stuff that we've got to make to finish it off, we can do it from here. So I think our next job is to start clearing out the old shed and moving it all over to the new shed. But I'm well happy how far we've got already. It looks cool. So, come back next time to see it probably filled with loads of stuff. Thanks for watching. See you all soon.